Hey, hello, hi, how are you? This is Felicia, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cooking sweet potato greens topped with bacon. Let's get started. I'm going to start out by cooking the bacon, setting it aside, and using the bacon drippings as a base. The bacon is cooking up really well. It's just about ready. Like I said, I'm cooking it slow. It's on low because I want it to be really crisp, but I don't want it to burn. And in the meantime, I'm chopping up some onions and garlic and my greens. I'm using one whole onion. Cut the bottom off. I'm going to put that in the ground, let it grow. And I'm going to chop this up and put it in the bacon grease to cook. Alrighty, that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the grease, and then I'm gonna chop up my greens. I harvested these greens a day or two ago, washed them, pulled out most of the stems, the tougher stems, and then put them in a Ziploc bag in the refrigerator. So I'm pulling them out of the bag today and washing them one more time. Any stems that I miss, any tougher stems that I miss, then I will pull those out. But most of these stems are tender because I picked from the tips of the potatoes, of the potato vine. I picked the leaves from the tips of the vines. I harvested leaves off of these potatoes about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. I think I did a video showing me making a sweet potato soup with sweet potato greens in it. And so these greens are the growth from that last harvest. I think I will probably get at least one more harvest off of these potatoes before, harvest of greens off of these potatoes before I dig the potatoes. When I harvested these, I got a couple of potatoes that came up with it. I'll try to maybe insert a picture, or I might do a little short video of the side of the bed, what's going on. What happens is my potatoes are planted on the left side of my bed, on the east side of my bed, but the vines grow over the whole thing, and so I harvest the tips of the greens, and then I pull the vines back off of the section of the bed that I don't want potatoes growing in. But by the time I get to harvesting them, sometimes I have some potatoes that are growing on that side of the bed, and if I do, I'll go ahead and pull that up and eat it. And so I had 1 or 2 potatoes that came up when I pulled the vines over this time. And I think, like I said, I think I'll have another harvest of greens before I pull up the actual potatoes that I'm growing for potatoes. So that'll make 3 good harvests of greens off of these potatoes. And I probably will leave some vines in the ground to see how long it will continue to produce greens. But anyway, so I have a bowl of greens. These are the potatoes that came up when I pulled those greens aside, and I'm going to go ahead and use this potato today. I'm going to wash it and cut it up and put it in, cook it in with these greens. So I think I'm only going to use half of that potato. I just don't want to be overwhelmed with the potato. This is really about the greens. Bella barking in the background. All right, okay. So I added the onions to the bacon drippings, and I'm gonna add, let them cook. I'll let them cook for a few minutes. Actually, I turned it off and add the onions in and let them sit for a few minutes, and then I turned it back on low. I'm adding the garlic. To that. And I'm going to go ahead and add in the sweet potatoes. I'm going to let those cook for a bit until the sweet potatoes start to soften. Add some seasoning to it. Okay, it's sticking a little bit. Need to turn the heat down. Good. Those sugars in the potato are caramelizing in the bottom with that bacon grease. It's time to add some seasoning and salt. I don't know how much. Some salt. Black pepper. Cinnamon. Some nutmeg, some cardamom. Oh, that smells good. I don't want to get too much, but yeah, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid to this. No, I think I'm going to go ahead and add the greens, and then I'll add some liquid to it. It smells good. This is one you can add turmeric to if you like it. And you can add some ginger if you want to add a little spice to it. I'm probably going to add some crushed red pepper, because I like that. Adding the greens. Greens are going to cook down quite a bit. Kind of a quick, almost a saute with the bacon grease and everything. And then once the greens cook down a bit, I'm going to add some liquid to it. You can add stock, chicken stock, vegetable stock, beef stock, whatever you have, or you can add water. I'm going to let this cook down a little bit, and then I'm going to add some water to it. Well, I'll check and see. If I have some chicken stock, I might add chicken stock. So as you can see, the greens have cooked down quite a bit. It's been about 3, maybe 4 minutes. I found a half of a jalapeno pepper in the refrigerator, so I chopped that up. I'm going to add that in, and I'm going to add some chicken stock. I'm adding 2 cups or 32 ounces, 16 ounces of chicken stock. Stirring it in, scraping the bottom for any bits that may have stuck. Get all that flavor in it. Let it come up to a simmer, and then I'm going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and then it's ready to eat. Actually, it's ready to eat now, but I want to cook it. I want it to cook and let the flavors meld a little bit more. If I had remembered that I had that jalapeno in there, I would have added it when I added the onions, but you can also add it at the end as like a garnish if you like peppers like that. I'm going to taste it. I think it's good as is. So I'm going to let it come up to a boil. Then reduce the heat, let it simmer, and let the flavors meld together. And I'm going to let it simmer about 10 or 15 minutes. I think I said 20 before. I don't know. I'm going to cook it until I get tired of cooking it, and then I'm going to put some in the bowl. And there you have it. Sweet potato greens. I crumbled up the bacon on top of it. And let me just taste that. Ooh. Good greens. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you decide to try this. Thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, come back and see me again
subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend. Bye now.